Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today, the sea has never been friendly to man. At most, it has been the accomplice of human restlessness. Explore, take risks, your first captain will probably die, later captains may succeed. That's exciting. Anyway, today I am playing Sunless Sea, which I have never played before. I don't know whether I'm going to love it and play it for a while or whether it's just going to be for today, but it's in the same world as Fallen London, which I played quite a lot of quite early in my sort of streaming life, so that's exciting. Hello and welcome to Tirana and Calmly Enveloped and Zan and Owlquill and Teferax. It is lovely to have you all here today. So yeah, let's give this a go. All I've done with this game so far is open it up and turn down the volume because it was very loud. Let's see. New game. Just kind of slowly zooming in on nothing. I like that. Okay. We regret to inform you that the captain, Tobias Fulchard, has perished at sea. Stop. As his nearest relative, you are entitled to his remaining goods and crew. Stop. Please collect said items at earliest convenience. End. Felton B. Malahide, Harbour Master. Oh. Repairing your hull at Z costs supplies. Repairs in London are cheaper. Very exciting. Okay, look at this! It's full in London but with graphics. Wild. Captain's making. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Yes! Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee. A past wreathed in shadow. Decide later. If you just want to get out to Z immediately, choose this. Opportunities to revisit your past will arrive later. Choose a past. Decide who you were and what you want to be. Obviously, I want to create my character. How could I not? Okay. You now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. Okay. Now you're a captain. Now you belong to the Untersee. But who were you before? An ordained priest? Okay. You fell from grace. There is nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. What? This will give you a bonus to hearts, the skill of healing, and morale. Well, those are good bonuses. A natural philosopher. Oh yeah, Fallen London. I don't think we're never going to be able to be that good. Because in Fallen London, everyone is kind of a little bit of a monster. And that is wonderful. Everyone's in agreement. Backstory is the best, obviously, clearly. Natural philosopher. Your peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to the neath, the cavern where London lies. And now they take you out to Z. This will give you a bonus to mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. That sounds cool. Veteran of the campaign of 68. You fought in the invasion of hell. London's armies lost. You survived. Your loot and your pension have bought you a command. This will give you a bonus to iron, the skill of causing direct damage. That sounds boring. A poet! Oh, I love being a poet in Fallen London. Educated and articulate, you seek sensation at sea. How lucky you had a legacy to spend. Your long-vanished father had a rich patron, it seems. This will give you a bonus to pages, the skill of trickery and knowledge. That's also cool. A street urchin. Oh, that sounds fun. Your urchin gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. That last big score was enough to buy a ship. This will give you a bonus to veils, the skill of subtlety and evasion. Oh! Street urchin turned Z urchin, says Tirana. That's a good point. That's good. Zan says poets and trickery, a good combination. Agreed, agreed. I like having peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight. I'm just reminded of when we used to go and argue philosophy with the spiders in Fallen London, which was some of my fondest memories. I mean, street urchin, poet, and natural philosopher all sound great. Sounds like I'm gonna have a lot of captains. So I think I'll go philosopher first, and we'll see where we go from there. So we've got the mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. Your acquaintance, the plausible surgeon, will serve as ship's doctor until you find someone better. Oh, I'm so glad everyone has titles like in Fallen London. This is very exciting. Talk to him to find out why he went to Z. So, you were a natural philosopher, now you're a Z captain. Your a stranger quality is gone. Welcome to the world. You've gained 20 echo. This is so much like Fallen London. This is wild. Echoes are the currency of the bazaar. Okay. 25 mirrors. 1 plausible surgeon. He probably won't saw the wrong limb off. Oh no. Someone is looking for passage. Okay. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Ooh. Hi Sam, welcome. We're playing Fallen London, except in the Z this time. Oh. Tefrax is being philosophical about your chances. Oh, that's good. Your father's bones. Your father was lost at Z. You never knew him, but you've often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London for a decent burial. That is so dark. I love it, though. Fulfillment. Gather 100 tales. Learn all you can of the Z. Write a masterpiece. Retire. That does sound fun. Wealth. You know how it is to be poor. Now you want a mansion, servants, and fine clothes. A family, perhaps. Or, oh, this is locked. A private kingdom. Establish a colony where you are absolute ruler. A utopia, perhaps. Perhaps. Ooh, you might gain it later in the game. That's exciting. Sam says, the real test to see if it is like Fallen London, though, when they ask your gender, is there a ranty option to tell them to bugger off and leave you alone? That's what I've referenced in my stream title. I loved that. I love that. I hope we do get the option. I'm going to go with Father's Bones. I think that sounds really fun. Let's see. Full Fathom 5. Find where he fell and bring him home. When you've found your father's bones, you can retire to victory. Explore Fallen London to find your first clue. An occurrence, your objective, ambition quality is now find your father's bones and then retire. Okay. A last scrap of paperwork. Captain, an irregularity with the harbour master's office. They wish to know, what term of address do you prefer ashore? Aha! This will determine what people call your captain, but your captain's gender is up to you. Madam, more Z captains choose this than you might expect. My lord, perhaps you really do come from a noble family, who's to know? My lady, perhaps you really do come from a noble family. Yep. Captain will do perfectly well ashore as well as at sea, thank you. Citizen, a term of address popular among those of egalitarian sentiments. And sir. Oh, I wanted to rant. Let's go captain. I was tempted by my lord. Maybe the next captain will be my lord. I think my lord, but gender neutral. I just want people to kowtow to me. But we're going to go with captain. A last piece of advice. Explore, take chances. This captain will probably die. The Z is hungry, but each captain passes on lessons to the next. This is very exciting. Okay, we're continuing. Choose your name. Oh, and what do we look like? Ooh. Squid hair! Ooh, that's pretty good. Is there more squid hairs? I like this, like... Oh. Bandages and glasses? That's really good. We're just like a submariner, but captaining a ship. I think I want to be bandages and glasses, frankly. This is really good. Tefrax says, I do need to go back to play this game sometime. I played a few hours, but not enough to get good at it. I take it this stream's not going to be successful then. Zan says, I missed the... Matt, yes, I know, that was so good. Tarana says, I still love the address to crowd that Rowan used in one of her early books, which went, my lords, ladies, and gentlefolk. That is good. Okay. Let's be... I was Van Dirith in Fallen London. Let's do that again. It's one of the names I use in games. I like V names. Feel free to come up with other V names for future captains. Your father's bones, a cold trail. Ooh. Your father lost at sea so very long ago. The trail was cold, but now you have a lead. The gracious widow. It is said that she controls half the crime in London. It is said that she is 500 years old. It is said that she can distill spirits that delight the tongue and melt the flesh. It is said that she has paid for a memorial headstone to be set up for your father. What does she know? Ooh, okay. Let's talk to the gracious widow. This is exciting. Sam says ladies, gentlemen, and interesting people. Oh, that's really good. Is there any title, Neo, or otherwise you like in real life? When I use a title, I use Mix, MX, which is, some people describe it as a non-binary title, but I think it's just a gender-neutral title. A third option. Which actually, when I legally changed my name, I also legally changed my title to Mix. So that's my title. But in general, I don't like to be referred to by a title. I like to be V. Calmly says, yay for Mix. Yeah, it's a good title. So, the night under the earth. The widow receives you in utter darkness, blank as a bandage laid across your eyes. This is usual for the widow. Yes, she says, and her voice is oddly youthful. I have an interest in your father. I had hoped news of the headstone would bring someone looking, and here you are. I have an idea where his bones might be. Perhaps you will help me recover them. But I would like you to cover my expenses first. I need something for my tonics. Scintillac. You can find it in Port Cecil, I understand. You may go. Bring a unit of Scintillac from Port Cecil for the widow. Port Cecil can be found in the centre of the Untersee, near the Canate. Okay. First quest, we gotta find some Scintillac. Calmly says, I made one, but I don't know if I can use it. Faye for Faye. Perhaps Faye if you want to stretch it out. That's awesome. I think that's good. Hello, Actress. Welcome. Sam says, I'm not saying that getting to call myself Doctor, one of the most widely accepted gender-neutral titles, is one of the biggest reasons I started a PhD. But I am also not saying that. Honestly, very cool. And a totally valid reason. Sam says same. Okay. Fulham, London. Deep, dark, and marvellous. All voyages start here, and this is where most successful voyages end. Advice for captains. The much-lamented M. de Meaux found a watery grave long, long ago. Probably your end will be no better, but if you read this book of invaluable advice, your chances will improve. Captains often die. This is not the end. When you die, you'll learn lessons which will help you survive next time. Beware, the layout of the Untersee changes with each new captain, but home waters are stable and islands will only move so far. Legacies. Future captains can inherit some skills, officers, equipment, and money. Over time, you'll find extra items and advantages that allow you to preserve a greater inheritance. Okay. An exploration. Exploration is the heart of the game. Risks brings reward. Staying close to London is safe, but eventually you'll run out of fuel and supplies. Exploring and playing port stories will allow you to find secrets and echoes. Speak to your officers to spend secrets on improving your abilities. Spend echoes on equipment in ports. You can often find officers in London. On Mercy. Unforgiving mode is how the game is meant to be played. One autosave updated whenever you reach port and wiped on death. If you're getting frustrated or want a more leisurely exploration, you can switch to merciful mode, where I will save or load manually and permanently switch my character to merciful mode. Okay. Completing a game with the Invictus token intact is a badge of honor. Yeah, but who cares, really? If I get frustrated, I will switch to it. Let's see. On machines. Your prow lamp dispels darkness, reduces terror increase, and allows you to find Z marks. Your engines, of course, drive the ship forward into the night. With your prow lamp and your engines use fuel. More powerful engines use more fuel, but all lamps use fuel at the same rate. Try not to run out of fuel. Know that the Admiralty will compensate you with fuel or port reports. Okay. use your Z-Bat Scout. Technically, it's a Chiropteroscope, but we're among friends here. A Chiropteroscope! Because bats are Chiroptera. That's their genus. Katie Shee, hello! Welcome! Alright. Z-Bat. Send out your Z-Bat and it'll tell you where the nearest undiscovered island is. Be warned, if you're moving, it will give less accurate directions. Pause to get the most accurate reading. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm getting the information on fighting. When your enemy is in the arc of your guns, you'll see the firing solution. The glow around the fire buttons increase. When it's complete, let them have it. You can fire earlier if you like, but may miss. Larger ships may have access to different guns. A green glow means your enemy is in the light. Enemy ships also have an arc on their guns. Try to stay out of their way. Enemy Z-Beasts will generally try to ram or bite you, and they'll submerge between times to avoid your attacks. If you're careful and turn your lights off, you may also be able to sneak up behind them and get a shot in first. Oh, wow. Okay. Stories on Terra, on news stories. I'm just going to go ahead and... get back into the game. So I've read the advice, a bit of the advice. London. Adopt a Blemigan Gallivanter. A Blemigan sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. A polite bow. You extend your hand and the Blemigan leaps on. Its tendrils entwine with your fingers and it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greeting. It's very small. Is it old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its moustache has been drawn on in pen in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature flutes and vibrates with apparent happiness. The bosun winces as you bring it aboard. I have a new Blemigan Gallivanter, a little tentacle mushroom. Very exciting. Okay. Actor says you're really leaning into the thalassophobia and stuff again, huh? Yeah, but, I mean, I don't think this game will scare me very much. I don't think it will be as immersive, and I think it will be more funny. So I think I'll be alright. So I've done, let's see, what else is there to do? These are all locked. I don't think I want to do that yet. My lodgings. Let's read the morning papers. The Unexpurgated Gazette, the magazine formerly known as the London Magazine, the Spiteful Trumpeter News. News from abroad. The Cannet is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies on the Carnelian coast want independence. They always do. The Untersee, the paper reports, has undergone another alteration. Not yet it hasn't, you'd know. Oh ho! A promotional coupon for Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners for a half cask of salt herring. You could use that. Okay. Okay, a passenger, someone in the docks wants to board our ship. Alright. Actress says, I found this one very tense at times. I mean, we'll find out. I might be terrified. I think I will not find it... Actually, I loved Dredge. Zan, I finished Dredge very recently. I played it off stream. And I did explore quite a lot at night. I really, really enjoyed it. I did not find it immersive in the same way as Outer Wilds is so immersive that I cannot separate myself from what happens. And bear in mind, I do play horror games on occasion. I don't find them easy, but I do play them. Outer Wilds was uniquely terrifying to me. Uniquely immersive and uniquely played into specific real-world fears I have. Cloudcatcher, hello! Welcome! So, let's see. I mean, I'm not saying I won't find it tense or that I won't be frightened, at least some of the time, but I don't think I'll find it as scary as Outer Wilds. So, agree to carry the unsettled salvager to Venderbite. She visits Wolfstack every day in Z-stained rags, begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. Oh, of course I'll take you! Welcome aboard. She embraces you. I'd kiss you, Captain, but my beloved is prone to jealousy. We were parted, but the ancient captains at Venderbite will know where she is. All right. Welcome. And my father's bones, the next step. It's locked at the moment. Because I need the Scintillac for the Gracious Widow. So, we've done story. In our hold, we have 10 fuel, 6 supplies, some news, Alright. I have the Blemmigan. I have the surgeon. And I have a comatose ferret. Mostly it's immobile, occasionally it's feral. This is one of my officers. Let's speak to the ferret. It lies across your desk like a lumpy scarf. Play with your ferret, attract its attention. Ouch! The comatose ferret resents the disturbance. It springs to life like a figure in an enchanted painting in a story, sinking a sodden fang into your thumb. I have wary and terror. The fear of the wide black Z and the things beyond. Oh no! I just wanted to play with my pet! What about you, if I speak to my Blemmigan? It has made its home on a shelf in your cabin. It has built a nest from loose journal pages, the engineer's scarf, and a possibly pilfered map. You can see the indentation of a porthole on the rim of its cap. It must have been pressing its face to the windows again. Is it bored? The Blemmigan flails and squirms as you tickle it. Its high-pitched warble is almost certainly giggling. When you stop to check that you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently, it is enjoying itself. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess we head out? How do I head out? My journal. My officers. Oh, I have to speak to my officer to leave, my surgeon to leave. I think that was the thing.
Hello, my dear, my dear. Sit down carefully. Just let me tidy away these implements. We don't want any carelessness, do we?
I'd like to increase my pages. That's locked. Okay. Ask after his desires and ambitions. He's travelled much, seen all manner of wound and malady. But is there anything left for him to discover? Any places he wishes to go?
The Chelenate. You know it? They collect corpses.
He shifts in his seat.
Vast, noble, complicated corpses. What I could learn, what I could see. My dearest captain, if we ever find ourselves in the Chelenate, I do hope you might see fit to release me from our arrangement.
The Chelenate could be found somewhere in the far east of the Untersee. Okay. Alright, so I think I've done everything I need to do to go on an adventure. Now I just need to find where it is. Rowan says, who knew playing with a ferret was so terrifying? It really was! Alright, okay. Frightened of that of our plausible surgeon. How do I go to sea? If I close this. Launch? Wolfstack docks. Okay, yeah, let's launch. I'm trying to get to something bite? Vendor bite or something like that? For our passenger. I can turn? Yes, I can turn. Okay. I can speed up. We'll pause a sec. Where am I going? My father's bones. Bound for Venderbite. The unsettled salvager. But where is Venderbite? Do I have a map? Not much of one. Okay. Well. We're going. What are these little arrows? Oh, it's just, I guess just a... Oh, those are buoys. They aren't arrows. Okay. Buoys? I think they're buoys? Hunter's Keep? That sounds cool. Can I dock there? You just click on it? No. Alcor says you make your own map. You are talented, apparently. How do I dock here? There's a dock here. Slow down. Stop. Don't crash. Laughter from the foredeck? Oh no. Dock. Oh, there was a dock button there that whole time. Well. Hunter's Keep. A hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersee islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Present yourself at the house. They will have heard your ship come in. Why hide? Yeah. Knock and enter. A maid with smouldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlour where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? Okay. This is just Fall in London, but with an extra ship. This is great. Okay. Al says, I don't like dying a lot, but I guess after Outer Wilds, V is used to it. Yeah, I don't like dying a lot either, but when the game is designed to die a lot, I cope a lot better. Let's see. Zan says they heard the bonk. Yeah, that was the knock. That's how I knocked. Luncheon with the sisters, Cynthia. Luncheon with the sisters, Lucy. Luncheon with the sisters, Phoebe. News, news, news. That's locked. Reconnoitre the island. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns, a well-tucked away fold of the grounds. Anything else? Let's have luncheon with the melancholy, pensive, and occasionally dramatic eldest sister. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. All right, I've been given a new terror and some supplies. And I have the attention of the god of sea salt? Oh no. Cybernetic Sorcerer says if you find yourself enjoying the sunless skies, much improves on it. Thank you, hello and welcome. I've only just started it, to be honest, so we'll see. Right, okay. The parlour is empty. Where are the sisters? Oh no. The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcoming growls that Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia are all 3 indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. Okay. Can I explore the grounds? Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least. Okay. I can get news, though. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by the smell of new stories. No, I don't want to do that right now. I think I want to go... Can I repair my ship here? That I crashed here? No, okay. Well, let's just not then. Goodbye, Hunter's Keep. We continue on. Low Barnet. Very far off, someone screams. Ooh. In my logbook, that is. Okay. Oh, another ship. I bet you're not friendly. You're giving me like a red circle around me that feels like I'm probably in battle right now. Yeah, they're pirates. Alright, how do I fight pirates again? On fighting. When the enemy is in the arc of your guns, you'll see the firing solution. The glow around the fire buttons increase. When it's complete, let them have it. And a green glow means your enemy is in the light. You need to stay out of their way. Okay. Alright. Well, they're keeping their distance at the moment. Oh, they're coming in. Where's my fire button? I don't even know which button is the fire button. Oh, okay. I think I'd better learn this. I don't know how I dodge. Oh, I missed. I shouldn't have done it. Oh no. Why would they attack if it's so deadly to both sides? Alright, give me a stuff. Oh, a tooth-cracking treasure. A chunk of grit baked in your ship's biscuit. You crack a tooth and curse. Your crew chuckle, but when the object turns out to be a diamond, small and badly flawed, but a diamond nevertheless, they all hush. Diamonds are sacred to stone, one says. Give it to the captain, Z. Give it to the Z, captain. It'll be luck for us. Do the careful thing. Zailers pray to stone when they want home, hearth, and healing. She's the kind of god you'd want on your side. Or hang on to it. You're not going to throw a diamond in the Z to appease some nameless god of Zailor superstitions. No, we're going to make friends with the god of, the god stone. Absolutely. Ooh, this is fun. Cybernetic Sorceress, I've been playing for a very short period of time. Let's see. Flash in the darkness. The diamond glints once it reaches the apex of its arc. Down, down. And a wave reaches up to take it. Oh, cool. Okay. I want the other stuffs, though. You've destroyed a pirate's steam pinnace. The ship is yours. What will you do with her? Loot and scuttle her. She's a vile old vessel, and these Z's aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. I guess so. Lean pickings. These pinnaces don't sail far from their hidden harbours. But here's something at the back of the hold. A cache of curiosities. Ooh, let's open it. A bolt of fabric. Shake out a little and let it glimmer in the light. Spider silk. You can find spider silk in London, of course. There are troubles there with sorrow spider infestation. Like anywhere in the Neath. I love sorrow spiders! But for the real quality you need to go east to the Canate. Or to the fang-bristling fastness of Saviour's Rocks. Now have one bolt of spider silk. Let's see. I'm suffering damage? Is my ship continuing to be damaged? Can I repair it out here? They said I can't really do it at Z. There must be a dock right here, right? If I keep taking damage, I'll stop, but I don't think I am. Cybernetic Sorceress, I appreciate that you are just here to... You've just arrived and you're just trying to help, but I am genuinely just trying, and if If my mods say please don't backseat, then please don't backseat. That's why I'm asking for clarification. Well, there you have it. I can look at the controls at some point, but I've only just come, like, I'm not even done with the tutorial yet. I assume it will tell me what I need to do. Okay. I found my way to Venderbite, everyone. Oh no, I'm gonna crash again. Doc. Oh. I didn't crash. I think I hit Doc in time. Whew. We made it to Venderbite. Tomb colonies. Oh, it's one of the tomb colonies! I remember the tomb colonists in Fallen London. Few die in Fallen London. They come here instead. Oh, fun. Okay. The tomb colony of Venderbite. On deck, you can hear the sound that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. Find ancient captains to speak to the unsettled salvager. It shouldn't be too hard. What else have they got to do around here but Mulder? Ooh, let's find someone for the unsettled salvager. Yeah. This is exciting. Terrible bad luck. An assortment of decrepit Z captains gathers around her, compelled by tradition, honor, or boredom. She picks her nails and closes her eyes when at last she speaks. I want to find Lady Black. The captains that can run do. The rest shuffle away as swiftly as they're able. Only one remains behind. How long were you down there? He asks. 20 minutes, she replies. The captain puts his hand on her shoulder. Seek the house of the Keel in Polythreme, he says. But if you can forget her, do. It's possible. He embraces her and departs. Now we have to take the unsettled salvager to Polythreme. Who is Lady Black? Has Lady Black left a trail of people obsessed with her? This is interesting. Let's see. I'm going to continue. Explore Venderbite. Here they favour candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Sam says Lady Black is the wife of Ms. Black, obviously. A raggedy fellow. Ooh, a raggedy fellow has approached. Captain, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. Take him with you. You could use an extra hand. Leave him here. Strangers are too chancy. You've heard stories about things in the shape of sailors, or you just don't like his face. Well, of course he can. No, that's fine. We can get killed by a stranger on the sea that's a monster. That sounds kind of fun. You won't be sorry. I'll work double watches. Ask anyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes. Eventually you get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising, if a little pitiable. There may be further effects from this decision. Well, we'll find out. Okay. A skilled crewman. This is the sailor who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hold. Permit it, Out here, a captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of farewells. Ooh, forbid it. You'll have none of that nonsense aboard your ship. No, of course we'll permit it. Yeah. Cool. Exciting. Sam says, yes, you there. You seem sailor-shaped. Fancy a Z journey? Exactly, exactly. Okay. A breath of air. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east. The salt's direction. Tousles your hair. Passes. I have the gods of the sea salt's attention. A certain matter has become clear. Ooh, fun. Okay. Anything else to do in Vanderbite? Visit the first curator. Z Captains, the first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonists. But even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. Ooh. No more light, the obsequious steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamp-lighted bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There is no other source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Rowan says, I didn't know tomb colonists wore out. I know, I don't remember that either. Rowan says, being killed by a stranger on the Z who was a monster sounds fun. Have V's taste changed since Outer Wilds? Outer Wilds is really scary. This is like a nice, distanced kind of scary that I can just have a good time. Also, it's full in London, so it's all kind of funny. It's just funny and weird, and I love it. Outer Wilds, obviously, I completely love. I think it's one of the best games ever made, but it did absolutely terrify me. Although I would probably have still let a stranger onto my ship. I would have loved it if Solanum came onto my ship with me. Let's see. Listen to a whispered request. Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. Accept the commission. Ooh, or depart. I'm going to listen to a whispered request. Sea Captain, silk skin. Not much left of me. I will go into the Grand Sanatorium. Bring me colours. 7 colours. Pay well. Ooh. Teferac says Outer Wilds has an immediacy that makes it scarier. Absolutely. So scary. Alright, 7 colours. Cosmogon. Irigo. Pelican. Steward has list. Find them here, there, across the wide black sea. I need to bring 7 colours to the curator. Okay. That's good. That was interesting. I'll accept the commission. No more words. It collapses, rustling back onto the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book. Yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favour. Okay. Cool. Gather gossip. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies? Along the coasts of the Untersee, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London and become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Alright, this has been good. Can I repair my ship? What state is my ship in? I feel like it's not good. Shipyard. How? Oh yeah, my hull is 55 of 75. I'm at port. I thought when I was at port I could repair. Aw. No. No, hang on. Let me look at my... Right, that's about using fuel. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to repair this. It let me do it not at port, but I thought it was better to do it at port. Tefrax is not yet a submarine. I feel like I'm missing context here. Oh, well, it's just not sunk enough yet to be repaired, maybe? If I leave, if I launch... Now I can repair. Okay, I just couldn't do it at port. So I think I've misunderstood the situation somewhat. Shouldn't I buy more supplies before I leave? I think I really should. Shops. Fuel. How much money do I have? Echoes. Fragments, secrets. I don't see echoes. This definitely has that full in London thing of just like an overwhelming amount of information. Oh, this is the echoes. I have 70 echoes. Okay, it's all worked out. Oh, Sam says Tefrex was responding to my previous message. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's buy some more fuel. And some more supplies. And then another fuel. Okay. That's probably all good. I don't want to put my spider silk overboard. That's for sure. Tomb colonists. It can be dropped off here for payment. Arcade of Sighs. Here the solemn bandaged merchants of the colonies trade old coins for brighter things. Do they want some silk? No. Alright. I think it's time to keep exploring. And the next place I want to go was... where is my unsettled... I can't find my way around. I'm trying to find my quest. With my unsettled salvager. Who is not on my staff. Who is not in my hold. I'm not going to vendor bite. I'm going... Stop. Does anyone know where I find my active quests? Options. Key bindings. None of that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I just don't know. Well, I'm going somewhere, and hopefully... Hopefully I'll recognize it when I see it. Oh, there's loads of bats over here. What did I send out my bat? Bat swarm. Oh, I don't think they're friendly. But I don't want to fight bats, so I'm just gonna leave. See you later, bats. Don't follow me. Oh no! Eek. I gotta look at them. This is a problem. Keep them focus. Alright, I think I just killed... Oh wow, I killed a lot of bats. I hope that doesn't summon anything. Little leathery corpses lie scattered across your decks. The rest of the swarm vanishes into the leafy dark. Oh no. Dispose of the corpses. Their mere touch leaves you shuddering. This will slightly reduce terror. Or gather up the corpses. They are succulent with stolen blood. Into the pot. Oh, let's just eat them. We need all the stuff we can get, right? Those little bones are troublesome, and the flesh a little gamey, but salt them well enough and they're quite edible. I gained an extra supply and some more terror. Well, I'm not that terrified yet, so I think we're okay. Okay, this is sort of working. Pickett's Bluff? Is that where I was going? Well, I can't dock there, so I doubt it. Suffered 5 damage. What does all clear do? Oh. Okay. Turns off battle mode. We're learning! Quirrell says I keep expecting to hear end time starting up. Well, we're well past the 22-minute marker, aren't we? What's this? I shouldn't go to it, but it's so cool. Life bug. Oh, it wants to fight me. I want to leave. Goodbye. All clear. Alright, we seem to be doing okay. The pace of this game is so different to Outer Wilds, but it's a little bit more in common with, oh, Codex. There's a duck. A little bit more in common with Road Warden, which I was hoping for, actually, because I thought that might be a nice thing to follow up Road Warden with. I didn't crash this time! Okay. The Isle of Codex. Oh, Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles and an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. Oh, I want a monkey! Acquire a doomed monster hunter is locked. This one has waited all her life for a single answer. Give her that answer and she'll be ready to lay down her life. Oh, I want a doomed monster hunter. Aw. Compile a port report. No one will speak. This is a challenge. Let's do it. Silently forthright. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, the meanings unclear. Even when you can understand, there are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. You now have one of this, a port report codex. Okay. Alright, there wasn't much to do there at the moment. Oh yeah, I should probably, like, repair, right? Hang on. Good. We're a little bit repaired. 65 out of 75 hull is, like, pretty good, right? I feel like my ship is really slow right now. Puckerage's Lookout. I wish I could dock. That sounds cool. Let's try to thread the needle here. Why can't I see? Is this the top of the map? Half rationed, hushed voices, tired faces. Encourage them. This isn't the time for rousing speeches, but a quiet word here and there will help. A tough challenge. Oh no. Downcast eyes. Perhaps you shouldn't have made that joke about boiled bat. Sailors take their superstitions seriously. Hearts 27 failed in a challenge. Try again and you may have better luck. Oh no. Okay. I think I'm at the top of the game map, so I think I need to come down. Let's just check that. Yep, that would be the top of everything. And I need to dock somewhere and get more food? I thought I had supplies. We must have used them all. Or nearly all of them. We're at half rations now. It'll be quite sad if everyone just starves to death and we don't die, like, killed by a monster or something more exciting, you know? So will the map still be uncovered for future captains? Because that would be good. Oh, you look like a thing. What's this? This is a thing, right? This is a thing? Fortress seized by questions. Discovered Teneb. Teneb, do you have a dock? Frost found. This place is massive. Presumably I could go under it, but I think yeah, this is a dock. Okay. Stoddard's Haven. Let's hope they have some food. Well, I don't really have anything to sell. Mouths to feed. Your crew groans with hunger. Your crew needs provisions. You can all tighten your belts, but bad things will begin to happen. This card will remain available as long as hunger is over 50. Don't let hunger reach 100. Okay. We can't drink the soup. We can't feast. We can't consume a live specimen. Oh no. Okay. Let's just buy some supplies. What if we went to... Oh, there's nothing available. There's nothing available for you here. Perhaps once, but not now and not for you. Oh no. Let's talk to my surgeon.
Hello, my dear, my dear. Sit down carefully. Just let me tidy away these implements. We don't want any carelessness, do we? I don't think that's what I want. No. It's my cargo situation. 1 fuel, no spider silk. Oh no. I cannot buy anything, and we're about to starve of 100 hunger. Frost found? Anyone here to talk to me? Squatters at the castle. I mean, I think we're gonna die here, so I think it might be a good time to just gain information before it all ends. Cloudcatcher says, I tried playing this game some time ago. I don't think it'll be a spoiler to say that I died the first few times by just running out of fuel. Yeah. Tefrak says, all I have is this hold full of spiders. Yep. Okay. Let's take tea with the squatters. Some of them wear robes of Aremi riddled fishes. Some look like Withen folk, but even more ragged. But they do seem a little more practical than either of those peoples. Surprisingly warm welcome. I have gained a supply. We're keeping the steps for the game of truths, a helpful riddle fisher explains. She fills your cup for the 3rd time. Every year the people of Irem and Wither meet here for... She pauses. Contests, she finishes vaguely. The difference between a question and a riddle. One day someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours while the tea is supplemented with Iremi liquors, pale Withen beer, and something the riddle fisher describes blandly as snake cake. They offer you fuel and supplies before you leave. We keep enough to spare, the riddle fisher grins.
From time to time, a captain gets lost and comes up here, and we always feel bad for them. Yeah, well, that's me. I've lost 10 terror. I've gained a fuel and a supply. Gosh, that might carry me for a little while. Enter Frostfound. A long flight of stairs rises glistening to sheer tower. There is no door. Your reflection hangs in the cloudy ice. You cannot enter Frostfound if your terror is greater than 20. You should not enter Frostfound without a good reason. Okay, well, what if I wanted to enter because I think I'm gonna die, so it would be cool to do something cool? Is that a good reason? I'm gonna create a port report. Bickering amiably. Not all are a Remy or Within. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor. Now and then a very cold, very sad rubbery man. Oh, the rubbery men! But for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. Rubbery men being squid people. You can have one of this, a report of Frostfound. Can I do anything? Nope. Oh gosh. Supplies 1. That doesn't seem to have solved the situation. I'm going to launch. Where are we? Let's hope we find another dock. We're just gonna keep traveling south. Oh, the fuel. Thornwell Croft. Can I dock there? No. Shepherd Isle. Can I dock? Hello? Hello, Shepherd Isles? Hello, Field Haven? Oh, there's a dock spot. Okay, hang on. People aren't starving at the moment, but we're getting there because we have no supplies. And we're on our last fuel. Dock. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you. There are no actual shepherds on the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that founded the islands. Greybeards sitting in the village square nod solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tails. Ask us anything. I'm going to compile a report. Oh, yes, yes, my yes has been goings on. In the bleak light of the false stars. Surface roiling like a porridge pot, up with a roar of steam and a flash of fire. 3 widows swimming, tentacles, and then we saw his highness. There's rather a lot of this material. Okay. Nothing else I can do here. Any shops? A provisioner. Oh, I could sell my fuel. I don't have any money. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think this is going to end well. We continue. I'm enjoying the music around here. I'm just kind of hoping we get attacked by something cool. Discover the sisterhood. I feel like they're not going to give me a bunch of free stuff. How far am I from Fallen London? Not dreadfully far. If I had any fuel at all. Something awaits you in port? Well, I wish I could get there. Act 3 says rubbery men is the worst name. I hate it. I think deliberately so. I think the sheep are illegal for mysterious Fallen London reasons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm out. The waves are cluttered with Z-rack like drowned hair drifting. Desperate measures. Without fuel, your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere you really don't want to live. Make a sacrifice to Stone. Stone is the kindest of the gods of the sea, but that's not saying very much. She has a great wound from which a river of blood flows. Wound yourself in memory of her, and perhaps she'll show mercy. Or make a sacrifice to Salt. Salt, the god of horizons and farewells. Who knows what he'll do? Whisper a secret into the dark and see. I want to whisper a secret to the god of horizons and farewells. I think this is the end. We're going to do it. A white Zeebat. It lands on the rail and cocks its head. It blinks at you, two tiny eyes like chips of crystal. It rises and is lost in the deep night of the earth. Your gaze follows it. When your gaze returns to the ship, you realize the ship is elsewhere. Gasps from your crew tell you you're not imagining it. Perhaps it's not where you want it to be, but that's Salt for you. I've gained 5 terror, lost 1 secret, and I'm returning to port. We lived? Thank you, Salt! We lived! Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Can I do anything with desperate measures right now? I don't want to sacrifice. Wait, but am I not in London? Where am I? I thought... Oh. What? I'm in a weird port. King Eater's castle. An old veracity lives here in the far reaches of the sea. The priests are long gone, but sacrifices are still made. Perhaps you have come here to make a sacrifice. Perhaps the sacrifice is you. Salt, did you send me here to be sacrificed? Oh! Lose your mind. Offer your thoughts at the altar. Do not do this. I love the Fall in London advice. Do not do this. I want to do it. Eat your crew? No! Do not do this. This will destroy all your crew and any human or near-human officers. The struggle will wound or even kill you. Well, I don't want to do it. Offer your stories, all of them. What is one more departure among so many? This may take you elsewhere at the cost of all your Z stories. Choose it only if you're desperate to be somewhere else. Or compile a port report? Well, we'll compile a port report while we're here. Silence, desolation, the sense of an impending and terrible mistake. Everything is horrible. It's not really an appropriate title for a formal report, is it? Let's find something a little more clinical. Okay, so this place is awful. Desperate. Oh. Losing my mind is my only option. Unless I want to make some more sacrifices and see what happens. Or abandon my ship. Perhaps it'll be better if you don't. Ooh, okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to sacrifice to Salt again? That didn't work out great. To Stone, the kindest god. Abandon our ship and see where we end up? Or do we want to lose our mind? We could lose our mind. Cloud catches as Salt. I'm going to go with everyone's votes. So, Zan's for Stone. Actors is for mind loss. We've got 1 for each at the moment. Oh, we can also abandon ship. That's true. Is it weird that I'm enjoying this more now that the situation is hopeless? Cloudcatcher says, I love the Chaos Gods. They are most fun. It was great to look at my map and see where I'd ended up, and it was right at the bottom corner of the world. Cloudcatcher says, even if I'll regret it immediately. I mean, I think that's exactly what happened to me. I am kind of in agreement. That was really funny. No other votes forthcoming? Well, unless someone wants to come up with an additional vote, I guess I'll go with the one I find the funniest. So I'm going to lose my mind because it says do not do this. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Offer your thoughts at the altar. I've unlocked an achievement. Lose your mind and thou all shaking thunder. Alright, alright. falling castles. A dead wind which blew from the north, a hungry sun rode the wind. It made of memories a castle. There are mirrors in the ice, 1,000 doors and none. The end of the chain is horizon's beginning. Horizon's beginning. Your throat is bleeding. I've gained 88 terror. I'm now crazed. Also, look, I think I put my head into some kind of, like, memory machine. Cloudcatcher says 88 terror. Yeah, exactly. Sam says that sounds bad. I mean, it does. What happens now? Echoes stalk you through the colonnades. I can still make a sacrifice to stone or to salt. I can still abandon ship. Those are my only options, I think. One outer wilds of terror. Oh. Tirana says, woo, let's go for stay in a state of some confusion. Yep. Okay. Let's sacrifice to salt again and see what happens. The white Z-Bat is back. When your gaze returns to the ship, you realize that the ship is elsewhere. Salt just teleports us to a random location. Where are we now, Salt? This looks the same. I'm concerned. Ooh. Oh, what is that? There's like a something. We didn't move at all. Mutiny! Salt, you lied to me! Fear and despair have destroyed the loyalty of your crew. Half of those who remain have taken up arms against you. You've taken shelter in the bridge while their shots ring out around you. Cut them down! Cowards! Villains! Damn them all! Failure here means your game is over. Attempt to win them round? You're their only hope of reaching home alive. Make them understand that. An almost impossible challenge. Failure here will, as it happens, also end the game. Salt always takes you to the same place? Ah, okay. Can I just abandon my ship, though? No. I'm going to attempt to win them round. It's almost impossible. You think you're getting through to them. You see the lead mutineer nod in understanding and lower his stolen rifle. You step out of cover, your arms raised, and a shot from his companion topples you. The false stars above are the last thing you see. They're beautiful. Well, I don't think I'm going to have better luck next time. I think I'm dead. Lost with all hands, you and all your crew are gone. London will speculate in vain as to how you might have met your end. Into darkness, you will be mourned, but you provided for your heir. I don't have that option because I don't have an heir. Into darkness, you will be mourned. Alright, well, I'll be mourned, I guess. A bleak dawn. It's over for now, but... You now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. Your first captain has died. Don't worry! These things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Choose a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. I'll choose a legacy, I guess. Okay. Warrant of Redemption. You were Vendiris' rival. Retain 50% of their iron value in one weapon. Pupil. Retain 50% of their mirror's value and 50% of their money. Salvager, retain 50% of their veil's value and 50% of their money. Shipmate, retain 50% of their heart's value and one officer. Correspondent, retain 50% of their page's value and their chart. Well, I didn't have good anything. I guess I'll take my mirror's value because that was increased. I didn't have any money. No, I didn't have any money. I don't think I had any iron value or any weapons. I'll just take the mirrors, I guess. Oh yeah, I died, Rowan. I died. I went mad. And then there was a mutiny and they killed me while I was trying to convince them. Alright. I'm gonna be a pupil. Wait. Yeah. Starting with iron, mirrors, veils, hearts, pages. Inherited. If I did shipmate, what would happen? I could have the ferret or the blemick. Well, I definitely want the Blemigan, so I'm going to be a shipmate. Yeah. I accept my legacy. I want my Blemigan. Cloud Captor says we didn't even get to see what madness does. I know I didn't have any time. Everyone was mutinying against me. Captain's making 3 decades ago, and the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. All right. I'm going to choose a past. I'm going to be, this time, we're going to be a priest with a bonus to hearts, a healing, and morale. Cool. And we're also looking, no, okay, we'll look for fulfillment to write a masterpiece. That's cool. I'm going to be my lord this time. Oh, my lord. I'm wearing a Submariner suit for no reason anyone knows. And what's a good V name? I need a name that starts with V. Rowan says, yes, my lord. Thank you. Zan says, Velanqueth? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let's be Velanqueth. Ooh, accepted. Okay. The Labyrinth of Tigers? What? Is open under the patronage of the London Zoological Society to cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you may see the devil apes of Far Mandalay, the thing in the mirror, the Cantagastus children, the gargantuan cave snake, the inhabitor of wolves. What? The hybrid fiend, NB. The management recommends that you arrange your exit well before closing time. Oh, I wish I could do all of this. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a little burp. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Fantitalia would have been good. Very would have been good. I would have taken the name Very. All right, let's see. A passenger wants to board. It's the unsaddled salvager again. I did you last time. But then I never finished your quest. Yeah, okay. We'll go. I don't want to read the morning pages. I just want to get out of here. Oh, gosh. This time I have a chief engineer. Speak to the ghoul-eyed engineer. You're so beautiful, she tells you dreamily. There are briars in your mouth. Her left eye pulses slowly. It's always difficult to know what she's actually seeing. What? What does she want? Why has she come to Z in this state? My eyes will hatch soon. The gallblighter wasp. You know it? Its children are in me. She smiles. I can't be sorry. I can see such things. She tails off, hungrily watching your face. What is she seeing? King Eater's castle, she says at last, rather breathily. Her hand goes up to her throat. I would like to see King Eater's castle through these eyes before I go. I've been to King Eater's castle. Okay. Interesting. Venderbite and King Eater's castle. Ooh. Zan says, ooh, do not like. Yeah, that was wild. Okay. Let's leave. Wait. Where's my map? No! Oh no, I didn't keep my map. Oh, I really hoped I had kept my map. Venderbite was north. I know that. I think King Eater's castle is east? 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 I want my maps. At least I have my blem again. It retains nothing, so you have to redo every time. I don't like that. Are you a friend? You're not attacking me. Alright. Oh, I can probably come up next to you, right? It's like a little light ship. Its clear, bright beam warms the way. Purchase fuel. They have a little spare, but it's twice the usual price. Oh, well, no. Goodbye forever. King Eater's castle was in the southeast corner. Didn't the tutorial say that the island's positions move slightly? Oh, that's true. That's a really good point. I think there might have been one that said I get to keep the chart, and I didn't really think about the fact that that meant my map. We've got some excellent mist here. Why have we paused? Okay, so we're about 5 minutes from the end of the stream. So, so far I would say I like this game. I can imagine playing more of it. I don't know whether I want to stream more of it. So let me know whether this is something you'd like to see more of, or whether I could, you'd rather I found something different. And I will take that into account. Oh, I feel like I've just found a large amount of empty space. Calmly says, stream has gone fast. This has been very fun. Rowan would be happy to see more. What is happening? Just, oh! A gilliflower. Going for the gilliflower. Hold still, gilliflower. Oh, ah! Excuse me. Did I get anything? Stuff, please? The gilliflower. Is it a young jellyfish? A lesser subspecies? Do the dreams of jellyfish become real? In any case, now it's a sad slick of goo dissolving into the Z. Scoop it up. Perhaps you can eat it. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can. I feel like that's a risk. Let it disperse. Watch its oil rainbow colors fade. Yeah, okay. A face? What? From above, the jellyflower's cap does look a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. Woohoo! Weird. Okay. Alco says, I'm here to listen to your voice and I'm indifferent about continuing this game or starting another one. Okay. One for everything. No preference. Oh, I think I'm accidentally hitting things. I think I'm all clear. Calmly says, I'd be happy watching more if you would like to stream more. No pressure though. Thank you. Okay. Zan says, can you dock at any of these islands? I think there needs to be like a little blue light patch. A little blue circle for me to dock. I'm not seeing one. So I don't think so. Oh, that's a pirate. Maybe these are pirate islands. I didn't repair after the last fight. Ooh. If I keep behind it, I bet it can't shoot me. Haha! The ship is yours! What will you do with her? Loot and scuttle her. Yeah. Lean pickings. Got a cache of curiosity. Stout crate. It's a crate of fuel! Coal, coke, like coal, but more so as the Department of Infernal Rarefactions would have it. Okay. I can dock at Field Haven. Okay. Shepherd Isles. We've been here before. I can have a picnic at the Standing Stones. The bearded villagers will sell you mutton stew and kefir and stone bottles of cold, fresh spring water and row you over the stones. That sounds wonderful. This is the place with the illegal sheep. Yeah, thanks, Tarana. Let's see. An odd find. Your sailors watch the fireflies shimmer, swap shanties, pass round the grog and shy stones at the more vampirically inclined Zebats. Grasses nod in the breeze. Across the dark water, the lights of Abbey Rock glow watchfully. Your bosun's hands you something. Found a rock, he reports laconically. Pretty sure it's dead. All right. I have an ambiguous aolith. A thinking creature made this, or the sea made this, or both. That's cool. I will compile a port report. And I will engage an officer, the sigil-ridden navigator. Oh. Let me guide your ship. I know all the Z, how it was, how it will be. Please. The headaches only stop when I'm working. The navigator is a first officer who increases mirrors and veils. Let's do it. Thank you. The nonsense here was a distraction for a while, but only the Z can help me now. Oh my god, the air, the air. It's clearer already. Let me chart a course for you. Oh, my head, my head. Point your new officer by dragging him from the officer's tab to his slot at the top of the screen. Do this in port, not at sea, or you may unsettle your crew. Okay. Cool. You are now my first officer, I guess. Cool. Well, I feel like this is already quite a successful little journey we've taken. In unforgiving mode, Sunless Sea autosaves whenever you dock and whenever you die. Oh, well, I guess we're fine then. I'll exit. All right. A first officer says Cloudcatcher. Exactly. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. This has been really interesting. It's definitely very full in London, which was nice to return to that kind of world. I'm not sure whether I'll be streaming it again next week or not. I'm going to have a think. I'm going to have a reflect on the experience. But on Friday, I will be playing Stray, which is with thanks to Calmly Enveloped, who got it for me quite a while ago. And I'm very, very excited to be playing that. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of the week. Hopefully I'll see some of you on Friday. And goodbye, everyone.